Hello, everybody. This is Mav. Thank you for tuning in to the Fun Speculation E3 Community Prediction Special. Yes, that's a lot of words. That's a big title, but it's also a big show. Put a lot of work to get this together. I hope everybody enjoys it. Thank you for tuning in and watching this. Shout out to everybody in the community who helped participate and put this video together, as well as Magnificent 7 from Xbox Ultimate and Fun Pop, my beautiful wife Caitlin for helping me do this. So everybody out there, thank you so much. Enjoy what we have in store for you. It's fun speculation, it's E3 hype, predictions, it's all of that. Have fun. We're going to start this whole shebang with first in my heart, my lovely wife Caitlin. What's up?
Nothing much. I'm excited to talk about some E3.
Now, this video is going to have a lot of our favorite people in the community that were kind enough to actually be guests on our channel for this. So I hope everybody enjoys what you're about to have in store from all of these amazing people. So hey guys, let's see. Who's our first guest? Italian Clowns? What's up, man? 4GQ TV, dude. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man? You know what time it is? You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's almost E3 time!
Is that Elk Dude? Cam? Hey.
It is me. I'm Elk Dude.
Hi. What's up, dude? It's fancy seeing you here, man. Iron Lord's podcast, Lord Cognito, King David. You guys just showed up. How's it going, guys? What's up?
We're in the realm of the Mav. What's going on, man?
Hey,
heard you was doing something special, so I decided to show up.
Hey, yeah. Thank you guys for showing up here.
Hey man, how's everything? Thanks so much for considering me for this incredible thing that you're doing, not only for your channel, but for the community. I think this is really, really cool.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Nothing much, man. I got into a really bad accident. I just didn't know how limber Luke's mom was, aka Desert Rose. And she wanted to do something. Yeah, she called it the bucking bronco, and she just hit me so hard in the temple. I think I got a shiner.
And I guess we're talking about E3, Mav. Is this true? Is this what we're doing today?
Yeah, you know, E3 is in a few days.
So what are you doing here? Why are you calling me?
Colt Eastwood, what are you doing here? Hey, how's it going?
Good. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. Archimedes, is that you?
That's me.
Hey, Archimedes.
I'm doing great. How are you, Mav? It's really good to be here. Thank you for sending me out the invite.
How are you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm good. How you doing? Fresh off the shop podcast Saturday.
What's going on, brother Mav?
Hey, Infinite, thank you again for joining us.
I'm good.
Pretty good.
Looking forward to this.
Yeah?
Hyped for the free goodness.
3-bit, dude. Hey. How are you, man? What's up,
What's
guys?
going on?
Hey, what's going on, my guy?
The absolute wonderful Wandering Dutch from Midweek Mix-Up Podcast. Psychonauts, dude, I hope you're prepared as well, man. I know I just kind of sprung this on you.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
What's up?
Asa, Game On Daily. What's up, man? How's it going, dude?
So good, Mav. So good. What about you?
Gas from Game On Daily. What's up, dude? Bob? Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Mav?
Hey, E3. It's E3 time.
I'm doing great, man. It's good to be here with you, Mav.
Hey, Mav. How's it going? Thanks for inviting me to this. I'm really super stoked.
And we have Dirt, Griggity, We Bleed Green podcast. I can't believe all this craziness is happening on this show. All right, everybody. Now, thank you for all joining me. It's time to get to the nitty gritty of why you're all here. What I'm going to do now is ask you 3 questions, okay? And
Your screen just flashed 3 times.
Did my
like
screen
really bright? It went pop, pop, pop. What are you looking at? What are your questions?
They're like magical questions.
Yeah, it was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire almost. It was like, I'm gonna ask you 3.
First question I have for you is, will Phil have shelves at E3?
Shelves?
Well, you have shelves at E3.
In what regards? Like shelves behind him? While
That's up to your interpretation.
I guarantee it.
You guarantee it.
He'll at least have a picture up behind him of shelves with just a bunch of stuff on it and just to mess with people.
I'm gonna say no.
No?
I'm gonna say I think shelf time is over.
No, the format for E3 is they're going traditional. They're going to a show type of format with the way the crowd setup is going to be sparse. So no,
he's gonna do E3 and the backdrop is gonna be his office and there's gonna be a bunch of shit on the shelves. I'll take it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, there will be shelves at E3, absolutely. But they will not be standing above him. They will be down below. He's going to be chilling in a chair, leaning back, kicking back, twiddling his thumbs, talking about Xbox brings great games. And then there's going to be a little picture of Hideo Kojima on that shelf.
That's specific.
So that would be cool to have, but I don't think we're going to get it.
Not only will he have shelves, he will also have possibly a table.
A table?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, like figurative shelves, like they're going to absolutely play around with the fact that shelves have been the thing that they've been teasing. But I think this is also the culmination of all the shelves. All the things that have been, all the little knickknacks, all of it, it's going to be here.
Yes. Of course. He has to have shelves. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, to be completely honest, I was not expecting that question at all.
Will
You said some
Phil
wacky
have
questions,
shelves?
but I wasn't expecting that. Will Phil have shelves at E3? I believe there may be a few shelves, maybe with one with a big Xbox logo and the other one with a big, huge picture of Craig the Brute. Just so we can get the representation out there to know what we're here for, you know?
Yes, in fact, they're going to do the conference live from IKEA, okay? And they're going to announce an acquisition of IKEA at E3 just for the shelving.
No Phil shelves at E3.
No Phil shelves at E3.
No, of course not. Not
No
an
shelves at
E3
E3. Okay.
Absolutely not.
The answer is no. Mav, I'm sorry.
Will Phil have shelves? That would be quite a studio, wouldn't it? No, he will not.
No. Okay.
Will Phil have shelves at E3?
Yes. It's a very
yes.
serious and important question.
There are three certainties in life: death, taxes, and Phil's shelves. That's definitely happening.
At E3?
Yeah, at E3. Will Phil have shelves at E3?
No.
Dude, he's gonna have all the shelves. Like, he's gonna have, like, I don't know. I would say that the shelves are, like, there's got to be some kind of shelving situation going on for this stage.
Okay, so my answer is yes. There will be shelves, and I'm not saying it'll be his living room or his actual office, but I'm saying there will be shelves.
Okay.
In a shot with Phil.
Well, guaranteed if he's doing some sort of introduction, I don't know where they're actually going to do all this or how they're planning to do it, but if he is doing it from home, guaranteed there will be some mystic surprise in his back shelf, guaranteed. Yes.
Phil is going to have so much stuff on the shelves, he might even show you his actual washroom. I don't know what he's going to do, but something will be very big and surprising. And again, that's what Phil has done very much lately. You got to really stick there and pay attention to what's in the background because he's always got crazy stuff. I just hope, it's nothing that's going to be totally wacky or crazy and then, but really cool stuff. So keep an eye out there. I'm pretty sure he's going to have something that will have your eyeballs tweaked.
He kind of has to. What else are fans going to speculate about, right?
No, I don't think Phil will have a shelf at E3.
No?
Although it would be pretty funny if he did, if they actually built a soundstage for him to shoot on, and then behind him was a shelf with some things. That would be hilarious. But no, I don't think there will be a shelf behind Phil this time, unfortunately.
I don't think that we're going to get a shelf situation. And I say that because I honestly don't see an opportunity where he is going to be sitting down casually talking about what's happening. I think this is going to be him standing up. There's going to be some flashy Xbox shenanigans behind him, and he's going to be talking about the future of Xbox and where they went and where they are now and where they're going to go in the future. So I don't think so.
Will Phil have shelves at E3? It will be a huge disappointment if he doesn't make some type of shelf reference at the very least.
This is a really tough question. I mean, I wanted to have shelves at E3 because I think we all look for that now, I think we all look for those shelves. Without those shelves, we don't have any direction of what's happening. Those shelves give us hope, and they give us clues to a new universe.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know about shelves, but he'll definitely have shirts. Lots of shirts.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's a tricky one. It depends on what sort of format they're going for, I guess. If they are doing the home delivered format, I'm sure he will have some tasty shelves with some nuggets of goodness tucked away on there that's gonna play with our minds. I'm gonna say he will have shelves at some point.
I think he's trying to lose weight, but I do think he has a bit of a shelf there.
That's a good question. I'd love to see someone roll out a bookcase behind him.
So, fun fact, this question is actually my idea.
It was, yeah. Spoiler alert.
I actually don't think he will.
Well, it looks like everybody has different opinions. Now, let's move on to the next question. Will we get a Starfield release date?
Nope. Not at all.
Oh, okay.
No.
That is foolish. Okay.
What a dumb thing. You've never even seen the game.
Okay,
These
we
dumb
will not
people
get
out
a
there.
Starfield release date.
Yes, I'm gonna say yes. No, I think we'll get a season next year. Fall, winter,
Right.
spring. That's what we'll get.
I say yes. I say
Yes.
yes. I think yeah. I think this is probably one of the most anticipated titles for many reasons. And I think that they may want to get ahead of it. And obviously we heard the rumors about whether it's not this year or next year and stuff like that. But I think they want to get ahead of it. I think they want to at least give them. I'm going on the wall. I'm going on the whim with this.
You're standing on the.
I say yes.
You're standing on the ledge here, my friend.
This is definitive. Everything you need to know right here. I'm telling you.
Put in the title.
The game. Starfield, and it's May 23rd.
But I don't think we're going to get like a proper date.
No.
No.
No. In my opinion, I think we're going to see a Starfield release year.
No way. No. Well, hold on. Yeah, the answer is yes. The rumors say yes. Schreier straight up says they have a release date pegged. I don't think the answer is yes, but I don't bet against Schreier. So I'm going to say
please do.
Yes, there will be a release date for Starfield.
Yes, 100%.
Release date.
I believe so.
Okay. 100%. Now that is a strong commitment for a release
100%.
date.
Yeah.
Release window, yes. Release date, no.
Yes, they will definitely have a release date. I'm thinking so. So
an actual date. Okay.
Yeah, I think. Well, let me pedal that back. More like a release year. How about that?
We will get a release window from Starfield. We will not get a date, and if they do give us a date, it'll change at least twice.
No. They will give us a year.
We are gonna get a Starfield release window.
Oh,
we are not gonna get a date.
Ooh, that's the question of the day or the week or the month even. Oh man. With all these like insiders and journalists kind of flip-flopping on the topic, I want to say that they'll give a vague date and be like holiday or Christmas time, like 2022 or something like that. I think they'll give like a quarterly kind of a thing, kind of like that. They'll give an approximate date, but they won't give a specific date.
No, Starfield is not coming out. It's going to be delayed indefinitely. That's what's happening there. No, honestly, God, I don't know what's going on with this game, but it just seems like it's in some sort of stasis or limbo, just like everything these days. So no, I don't really know. Now, in all likelihood, yes, they're going to come out on the stage and they're going to be Starfield this and Starfield that, and it'll probably slip somewhere in the next year. Let's just hope that they get this game right and they do it justice, but bring on the Starfield.
I don't think we'll get a release date unless it's releasing this year. So I do think we'll get a comprehensive trailer, and it will probably be releasing probably in the spring of next year.
You know what? Just for the hell of it, because I'll be making my prediction video sometime next week.
Yeah.
Where I answer this, and I'm gonna go and I'll say, yeah, you know what? They'll probably actually give the full date for it. But with that said, I could change my mind within a few days here when I go to record my prediction video, and
Which
maybe
you probably
in my
will.
video I'll say no. They'll just, they'll say Q4 or holiday 2022 or something like that.
We will get a release window. They will say something like fall 21 or holiday season 21 or spring 2022, whatever, a release target.
But I would be inclined to believe that we would get a release date. It wouldn't surprise me if it didn't. But, I mean,
I'm going to be honest with you. If I step into God Howard's shoes right now for this interview, I say nay. I don't know if I give a release date only because I don't want to be locked in just in case something happens.
A day? Absolute day.
A date. Yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Yes, because I'm dying on this hill, Mav. You and I are up here gasping for air right now for the 2021 release date. I am going to die here. Okay. So yes, of course, because I'm going to say it still launches in 2021. And of course, they're going to give us a date. Whether it's September, whether it's October, whether it's November, whether it's December, we're going to get a date for 2021 when Starfield is launched by the man himself, God Howard. Absolutely.
Most likely, but I don't think we'll get a definitive date. I definitely think we're just going to it'll be late,
like a window.
2022. Yeah, they'll have a window for it.
I'm sorry to say, I don't think we will be getting any Starfield release dates, my friend. I don't want to break anyone's hearts around here, but it's only an opinion, of course. Anyway, and I'm sure you'll come and shove it straight in my face when you do get that.
Oh, Lord have mercy. A Starfield release date. Yes, we will get a Starfield release date.
Wow.
We are going to get a release date. Now, I can't say when, because that's a different question.
Yeah.
But I believe we will get a date.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's in the stars. We will get a release date.
It's in the stars. I like it.
Whether or not there's an actual date, I'm not so sure because I think it's going to be the first quarter of next year.
That's the $1 million question.
It is. It is.
So, I'm going to say yes. The reason I'm going to say yes is because I think that game is farther along than anything else in Bethesda's lineup at the moment.
No specific date.
Uh-huh.
I think they'll do one of those like coming fall 2022.
I kind of want to just say the opposite of Colt because I feel like one of us is going to be right.
Okay.
So
there you go. That's a good.
So I'm going to say 2021. It'll be announced and then Todd is going to be like, hey, it's out right now. No, he's not going to do that much, but he'll probably be like, hey, this game will be out in a couple months and you get to play it. And also you can play Starfield mobile. And
oh, no.
Oh, man. Interesting answers, everybody. Let's hope we get a date because that means we're getting it sooner. If not, hey, it's okay. We can wait. That being said, we have one more question. I got one more. Now, this question, okay, is very... I'll just say that none is not an acceptable answer. And I had somebody squirt through this, okay, and they said zero.
Loophole.
They said zero. Zero is also not an acceptable answer, okay? So none or zero are not acceptable answers, okay? Which publisher will Xbox announce they have acquired at E3?
Ubisoft.
The one that we've heard the most probably is Ubisoft. So, but I don't think it's going to be full acquisition. I feel it'll be kind of like a EA kind of a situation, partnership kind of a deal.
What publisher? It's my mouth, I promise.
I don't believe you.
God knows it, dude. I can't even think straight right now.
Kojima Studios.
Okay.
Yeah. Kojima Productions.
You're going to see something that's going to make people upset, tight, mad, angry, throw their controllers at the wall, scream in outrage, and then you're going to have that part where they go, "I don't care, Death Stranding was trash anyway," and then they'll be
Right.
like, "You know, he hasn't been good since Metal Gear." And then you're gonna have all types of things. "I don't really like him anyway. His stuff is too convoluted." Oh, no. But had it been on their side, they're gonna be like, "It's the greatest acquisition since sliced bread."
There's gonna be something with Sega. Come on, we know there's something.
Okay.
We'll say Sega.
So they're going to buy Sega, and they're going to rename the Xbox in Japan the Dreamcast 3.
What publisher?
Capcom.
Oh, Capcom. Okay.
Yeah, Capcom.
I want to say like Square Enix.
What publisher?
And you started off with none is not an answer. We do believe that Microsoft and Xbox are not done acquiring publishers or working with publishers. So this one just came into my head, but I'm not so hot on the idea. But I'm gonna say Gearbox.
I guess I'm gonna just got to be probably pretty obvious. Could I say WB? I'm gonna go a little different here. I'm gonna go Namco Bandai.
Bloober Team.
Bloober Team. Okay.
Publisher.
Publisher.
I'm gonna go possibly Warner Brother Games then.
Sega. Can I alter my answer to who I want them to grab?
Hey, go for it.
Microsoft, if you're watching this, go acquire the Fun Pimps and give them the money they need.
Sega.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
on the spot,
might as well go for the blue sky and say Capcom. There you go.
Oh, yes.
I guess. I mean, there's only really one you can say, right? WB?
If I had to guess, like off the wall, like yeah, fuck it, take two, let's go.
I love that I'm not allowed to say none or zero.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't think there are any left that are like obvious, right? Who made Flight Simulator? Do they own that studio?
That's a Sobo. No, they don't. That's an independent.
Okay, so
developer.
my answer is a Sobo.
They're
I'm
not-
sure a lot of people would make more wild picks than that, but I like for that kind of thing, you got to go safe.
Well, if they're going to go with a publisher, I think they will finalize a deal with Warner Brothers and acquire those studios of NetherRealm and Rocksteady and the ones that come underneath that banner.
That is a very popular answer, Noof.
Who knows? Maybe they're going to snap up THQ. I don't know what they're going to do, actually. There's so many great publishers out there. Maybe they're going to buy up Google and they're going to have another version of Stadia. I don't know what they're going to do there, but it's hard to say. You know, maybe they should go out and get Warner Brothers, but really hard to say, Mav. I wish I knew. I had all of the answers for you, but it's really hard to say what they're going to do. But I think they will definitely get somebody that's really cool and that they're going to be a big asset to Microsoft in the gaming division.
Maybe Sega? I mean, this is always a rumor.
No, there's talk around WB Games.
Yeah.
I do think Xbox is interested in that, and I do think WB Games wants to sell. Problem is, even if both parties were super interested, I'm not sure they could get it done in time for E3.
Okay. So when we talked about this yesterday, I thought that the platform might not fit an acquisition. But if my feet are to the fire here and I have to say
Yes.
something, I'm going to say that it's going to be the makers of Dying Light 2. Techland is the next purchase for Microsoft.
So I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say Sega. Why not keep up with the current rumor that's been going around for like 3 years now?
So here we go. Right? Here we go. Here's my prediction.
Yep.
I'm thinking Sega will be acquired. Okay. Sega is going to be acquired. I think, that could be in the works. And I think that WB Games, maybe right before E3, will come to Xbox and say, please buy us. Save us from our doom at AT&T.
There were some rumors earlier in the year about this. I have it on some good authority. I want to say that it's going to be Paradox Interactive.
Ooh, hey.
Ubisoft, baby.
Oh, you're going big. You're swinging for the fences. I love it.
I think there's an outside shot that they might make that second run at WB.
Well, it's not acceptable.
None is not acceptable.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with a publisher that this is total pie in the sky, big time. Won't happen probably, but I'll just throw out there probably my favorite publisher, which is Annapurna Interactive.
Ooh,
that would just blow up the world. I think such an incredible creative publisher.
I'm gonna say Steam. I'm gonna say they bought Steam. We're getting more Left 4 Dead. I'm really throwing it out there right now.
So Valve, Steam, like they're going all out and getting that whole shebang.
Whole 9 yards.
Sega.
Boom. Now, those were the softballs, or those were the questions. Now, these next 3 things are coming from your imagination. You can go as big as you want to. You can play it safe. You can go crazy. It's up to you. I'm going to ask you individually for 3 separate Xbox E3 predictions, and we'll start with number 1 now. Xbox prediction number 1.
First Xbox E3 prediction.
Let me read my DM. Okay.
Oh, you got your direct fill? Is that kick? That's Dominic's deal?
Love this.
Forza Horizon 5 will be announced for this fall. We'll play on that. We'll play on it, the whole Sega acquired. We'll say all the old retro games, everything goes in, drops day and date Game Pass.
Banjo and Kazooie. We're going to totally reboot it from the ground up with Rare, and we're partnering also with Nintendo to publish it on the Switch.
Halo Infinite in all its glory.
Halo has got to show up, and it's got to be a lot better looking than it was last time. They got to show the difference from last time. I mean,
Miyamoto comes on stage with his mask on. Game Pass is on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, you really going there?
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Titanfall 3.
Oh.
Titanfall 3, and it's happening.
Is it exclusive on Xbox?
I don't care. I don't care. I just want it. I just want it.
Forza Horizon. I love Forza games overall, both Motorsport and Horizon. So another one would be great.
So I want to see what Indiana Jones is going to be. And I want to know that that's only going to be on the Xbox platform, even though it's a big IP.
I think we're going to get another small teaser for Perfect Dark.
They show us Forza Horizon 5.
So, all right. So, number 1, Battlefield 6 on the Xbox stage with the, obviously, release trailer, showing it off in all of its glory, and announcing that they have a marketing deal, and announcing that it's day and date in Game Pass.
Hellblade 2 gameplay straight off the bat, because they haven't showed that since the Series X first was announced. I think that's far along enough now, and obviously in the background they've been doing a lot of work on that game.
There is a specific bird and bear that I feel has been absent from the gaming world for well too long. It's going to be one of Nintendo's studios in partnership with people from Rare to bring a new Banjo-Kazooie to both platforms, launching at the same time.
Wow.
What I think this next game has been talked about. It's been teased only. And I think it's going to come in the beginning portion of the show, and that'll be the Everwild gameplay.
They're going to announce a beta. Okay, that's for Halo multiplayer.
I've said this before, but I believe that they're going to be announcing that Xbox Design Lab is going to come back.
My first Xbox E3 prediction is that we're going to get something looking real nice from the Coalition. I don't think they've been sleeping all this time.
My number 1 Xbox E3 prediction is that Halo Infinite is going to generate a lot of noise. And that's it.
Dude,
good or bad.
I well, that's bound to happen regardless.
The first one is obviously Halo related. Of course, we will see well-edited gameplay section, and then they will announce a beta for Halo Infinite.
The Halo Infinite will look amazing.
Okay.
And impress everybody.
Number one, I think a big one. I don't know when it's going to be announced during the show, but I feel like there is going to be a Halo beta shortly after E3.
They're going to talk about that Rainbow Six game again. I think it was like that one's like PvE. I think that one's like, like it's 3 people versus, waves of monsters or whatever. I think on top of this, the new name will be something that wouldn't be appreciated before COVID-19.
Okay.
Something that will be like, we'll snap and be like, oh, that's cool. So I'm not saying it's going to be called Rainbow Six fully vaccinated, but I'm saying it's going to be something like that.
Maybe Rainbow Six Stimulus.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Maybe.
Rainbow Six Stimulus is a good name for a game. So that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so that's my first bet prediction.
Okay. All right.
I think we're really going to see a very Bethesda-centric show because they're going to want to show off why that acquisition is worth the $7 billion. Prediction number 1, I'm going to come out on the stage and I'm going to introduce something really crazy. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be in all of Xbox games one way or another. Either the voiceover, it's going to be my likeness and appearance. Maybe I might even take over the marketing division. And I will terminate everybody that gets in my way. That's what I'm going to do. And so it's Arnold every day, all day, my way or the highway. Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay. Avowed will show up with gameplay.
Yep.
We're going to get either a big game or a big partnership out of Japan. I can't say exactly what it'll be.
Psychonauts 2 into Game Pass day and date of E3.
All right. Number 1, I think we'll see a new Viva Pinata game unveiled by Playful, the developer of Super Lucky Tales.
Oh, wow. That's a great guess, actually.
Skull and Bones, sir.
Ooh. Skull and Bones. Okay.
Skull and Bones.
First Xbox E3 prediction is that they're going to announce Psychonauts 2 is available that day, right at the conference.
I've talked to you about this before. I think that they're going to announce some kind of Gears of War collection.
Oh, okay.
Similar to the Halo Master Chief collection.
Right. Those were all amazing. Now, I think we can do even better. So what else do we have here? Let's go. Next, Xbox E3 prediction.
Psychonauts drops that day.
Game Pass in fullest. So I'm gonna go 2 day and days with 1 being Battlefield 6.
Rogue Squadron gets a full reboot. A full reboot, 4K, 120 FPS, third-person Rogue Squadron game. I'm all about it. That's what's happening right there.
I actually want to see gameplay out of Fable. I actually want to see gameplay out of Perfect Dark, and I actually really want to see gameplay out of Avowed.
I think we should get Wolfenstein 3.
Want to see something big, open world, action adventure, cinematic coming that's in the works for Xbox, besides some of the games that we've seen that are returning franchises, like a brand new thing.
Like, we know they're working on some sort of other Halo, so if we get to see that, like the Halo side project where it's sort of like ODST, that's where I picture it in my head, at least. Some sort of like spin-off game, that would be great.
I'm looking for a Uplay Plus play to be announced on that E3 stage to let people know that they now have access to every Assassin's Creed that is out to date, and the rest of the back catalog.
That new Sonic game is going to launch day and date inside Game Pass.
All right. Compulsion Games will reveal a trailer for their new Xbox exclusive title, and it will be a third-person game in the same vein of BioShock.
maybe a revision of controllers or a revision of even accessibility controllers.
I think Halo Infinite will have another cinematic trailer, and they will have something like very similar to the Believe trailer from Halo 3. That kind of emotional trailer that just gets you super hyped and just gives you a massive erection, just rock hard.
Next one will be during the Halo announcements and things that are coming with the Master Chief Collection and with Halo Infinite. They're going to drop the Halo Infinite flight test, the beta, this summer. That's my prediction, is we're going to have it this summer.
Okay.
Project Typhoon will be there with a trailer.
Okay.
Maybe CGI, maybe gameplay.
Okay.
We'll see the studio that's making it.
Mhm.
We'll see what the game is and what setting it's all in. So that's 2.
They will announce a game that nobody was really anticipating or expecting.
And I bet we will get a release window in spring 2022 for Hellblade 2 along with a gameplay trailer.
E3 prediction. Shadow Drop Halo beta.
Was that a cat or was that a Splinter Cell?
That was the Splinter Cell goggles.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Everybody knows that sound, right?
Yep.
So it'll be dark, and then you're just gonna hear that sound.
Right.
And everybody is just gonna go wild.
Can I just get some studios out of the way? We'll say Compulsion, In Exile, and Rare. Those are the ones that I'm hoping to see.
Battlefield 6 coming to Xbox Game Pass. A lot of people have been spouting that.
Starfield will end the show.
I think studio acquisition though. I think WB, like those Warner Brothers studios though.
So my prediction is that it'll be like a just totally just detached from reality presentation about how awesome Marvel's Avengers is doing. And on top of that, not a peep about the Guardians of the Galaxy game from IDOS.
The gunk. I want to see the gunk turn up at E3 on the Xbox stage. It's a Xbox exclusive, not even just a timed exclusive, confirmed as a full-on Xbox exclusive and PC, I do believe. The gunk looked fantastic when they showed it off last time.
Prediction number 2. Well, obviously Forza has been missing for a long time, and I love racing games. So I think they're going to bring back Forza. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Horizon or it's going to be Forza 8. But either which way, I want to see fast, expensive, amazing cars, and I want to see Turn 10 bring it to Turn 11. It is time to step up the game. It is time to bring some hot automobiles. I don't care. Maybe in this game they bring the chicks with the cars. You know, maybe they bring out some kind of ring girls or something like that to get everybody excited. Because if your game is not ready, at least you're ready to go. That's what they want to do. That's good. Fast cars, hot women. Let's do it at Xbox E3.
The lights go dim and you
gosh.
hear this.
You have the effect.
And you then goosebumps from head to toe. And all you see are the 3 green lights, and on the bottom, Xbox exclusive. And they close the show, meaning that they are they'll either pay for the game, publish the game, or even if it's a timed exclusive, you take a page right out of Sony's book and you lock up the new Splinter Cell for 2 years, so it doesn't go to the other and it goes into Game Pass day and date.
I'm predicting now. Ubisoft is going to do the Ubisoft Plus. That's going to drop into Game Pass to some capacity.
It's hard.
Good and Evil 2.
Oh. That's it. Hey, it's still on that Ubisoft train. I love it.
Yeah, it's very good. Love it.
Yeah, but that's also combined with Hellblade 2, which I want to see some gameplay.
Number 2, Sega on the stage with Xbox announcing that the Atlas catalog of games
is now going to begin to appear within Game Pass.
I'd like to see that rumor that they're going to bring Ubisoft's the Ubi Connector, whatever that streaming service is,
Ubisoft Plus,
into Game Pass.
I think it's safe to say this E3 has to be largely as well focused on Halo Infinite. I think this year we see the most footage and the most the raw footage, a lot of the improvements, a lot of behind the scenes kind of dev work from Halo Infinite. It's not necessarily a surprise on this one, but I think we will be surprised with how much content they plan to show us and get us officially hyped for the launch coming up in November.
Oh man, this is tough. Second Xbox E3 prediction. Well, to be realistic, I think we are going to see them actually update the Game Pass app for PC, and I predict that we will be able to stream the console to PC. I think that I have faith and a belief that it should happen by E3. So I think that's my second prediction.
Well. Now, go big or go home, everybody, because this is the last one. So let's see. Xbox prediction number 3.
Far Cry 6, day and date, Game Pass, Xbox. I'm gonna say they're going to announce or a world premiere, or maybe a tease, an exclusive Star Wars game for the Xbox ecosystem.
Xbox All Stars Battle Royale 2. You just skip one altogether. You go with 2.
Okay.
Skip one altogether. Xbox Battle Royale All Stars 2.
Finally, that Atlas catalog stuff that we know gotta happen, like the personas and you know what I'm saying, that vintage Sega stuff. And I'm gonna stick with my Game Pass theme again, right? And say, yo, the big ones, the Persona 5, you know what I'm saying? All that right now, you know, while the show was live, you know what I'm saying?
The third game I would love to see is KOTOR 1 and 2 remake.
Yes.
So we spoke about it a little bit, obviously, before the show. And yeah, I mean, you know, I really enjoyed these games on Xbox, original Xbox back then. Obviously, right now, this game doesn't really look good.
Yeah, they need a lot of work to be updated.
Yeah, the gameplay mechanics are probably updated big time and stuff. There's been some rumors about KOTOR remake for a while now.
In Exile has a massive, long history of RPGs and post-apocalyptic RPGs. Yep. And they are supposed to be working on their own first-person AAA action-adventure RPG with some amazing talent they've hired in first-person combat, which rules out any type of wasteland, turn-based or strategy-type game. So I think at E3, if In Exile is ready to talk about what it is they're working on, and I have this slight hint or this idea that they could be doing something that we've loved for a long time, and In Exile is the team that could shock and surprise everybody. So I want to see what In Exile has, even though Brian Fargo says it's years away.
A AAA title will be shown, and it'll be a deep dive and will be Avowed.
So I think the number 3 thing is we're going to have a Halo 3 remake edition.
Nintendo, some sort of partnership with them.
I'm going to say that they're going to announce Fable for 2023, early 2023.
They will revise an IP that we didn't think they would revise. I'm not going to say which IP it is, but they will revise a loved IP.
If you could pick now, I know this is not part of your guess, but if you could pick an IP, which one would it be?
I'll pick one that I know it isn't.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. I know something, but I'll pick one that I'd love. If I could pick them to revise an IP, I would probably get Ninja Theory 2. They've got 3 already, but they have got Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I'd love to see them expand that world a little bit more.
And I think we're going to get a trailer for Wolfenstein 3 that could be possibly dropping maybe a date or something along those lines.
Stage goes dark.
Oh,
there's a moment of just absolute quiet. And all you hear is the night vision goggles click on. You know the sound. Everybody knows the sound.
Oh.
And suddenly, they just show exactly. And then it's just Splinter Cell shows up in that nice neon green that matches Xbox.
On the Xbox stage.
On the Xbox stage, because Xbox, Microsoft, Phil and his team have funded the development with Ubisoft. Done deal, Game Pass day and date, exclusive new Splinter Cell game for Xbox.
We will see an announcement, at the very least an announcement, for Titanfall 3.
Oh, yes, sir.
There's going to be some kind of collaboration spoken about at E3 with Nintendo.
Game Pass on Switch.
And that is Hideo Kojima working with Xbox in partnership, either on a new IP or something else. Please, when that happens, call an ambulance for me, because my sauce levels will be off the charts. I'm going to create so much sauce if it happens. I swear to God, I'm going to run around naked in the streets just because of the sauce it generates.
Okay, I'm about to jump off the ledge.
Okay. Uh-oh.
To say,
here we go.
Kojima will be there, and they will talk about the Xbox exclusive game that he's developing.
Phil Spencer face reveal.
Phil Spencer face reveal? But we know what Phil Spencer looks like.
Yeah, like his real face. He's a lizard person, right?
Oh, okay. All right. Can we expand on that? So Phil Spencer, the acquiring machine, is a lizard person.
Yeah, he admits that he's an alien. He's a reptilian here from space to save the world through the power of Xbox. And he comes down in his silver spaceship right after buying Sony, and he declares world peace at that moment.
But my third prediction is an absolute want. And I know this is going to sound bad. Mega Man in the RE engine.
But I definitely think we're going to see some like big releases, like coming day one to Xbox Game Pass. Obviously that message has been loud and clear, but we're in for some big surprises. It's all about the Game Pass. I think Nugum alluded to it earlier, but there's going to be something big with the Game Pass. They're going to drop a massive game in there. You know, who even knows? Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, Wolfenstein 3 has been in development for 4 years now. That's 1 year longer than every other Wolfenstein game had previously. So that game is in develop for quite a while.
Yeah.
The ITTech Engine 7 is out there for quite a while now. Doom Eternal premiered that in 2019. So they had plenty of time to work with the engine. They had plenty of time to work on the game. And I bet we will not only get a reveal of that game, but they will also give us a release target. I bet either Starfield and Wolfenstein are, one of them is released this year, the other one in spring next year. That's how I think it will go down.
Hey, that'll make a lot of people happy.
I'll just say that it's not necessarily game related, but they'll announce Ubisoft games coming to Game Pass for later in the year.
Mortal Kombat maker Ed Boon, who is going to announce to the world that Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct is happening exclusively on the Xbox.
Halo Infinite will be the best looking game we've seen all year, bar none. It'll be the best looking game on top of, in my opinion, it'll be the most exciting release we get all year as far as what they've been able to do with the game, everything that they've added. Graphically, you know, the way the game plays, I think it'll be the overall best looking, best playing, best running game we see in 2021. at E3 period. I don't think anything else is gonna not look anywhere close, but I think it's gonna blow everything else out the water, to be honest.
Mav, I'm gonna go for the gold. I'm going for the stars.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
going for the stars.
All right.
Okay.
I'm curious what's going on.
Craig the Brute is gonna come out on stage,
Okay.
and he is gonna announce to the whole audience and the whole world the next step of Fable, the game. Fable is gonna be shown at E3.
I think we'll see other new hardware introduced, and I think we'll see another iteration of the Elite controller.
Like, Nintendo is my third prediction, and it may be Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4, and maybe some Arceus, but I don't really know how to say that, but I know what I mean.
So your third Xbox prediction is Nintendo.
It's Nintendo.
Okay.
I love it.
Hey,
Well,
that's
you said
fine.
to
That
be
would
off
be
the
with
wall.
something. There's a lot of games I'd like to see show up again. I'm really going to abuse your third choice here by saying a few games, if you don't mind, which is The Artful Escape, Death's Door, Sable, and one AAA game, which I think will be there to finish on for this last one, which I love this series so much, and that is Forza Horizon 5, which I think is pretty safe-ish, but I also feel it will be awesome to see it there. The final cross-gen version of like Horizon before they move on to getting into the fully next-gen, essentially.
That would be for Microsoft to have put together a deal to buy all the unused licensing from Konami.
Everybody is like, no way I'm buying GTA 5 again. Don't do it. If you do it, they're never going to make 6, blah, blah, blah. Well, surprise everybody, because they are going to announce that it is going to be on Game Pass day 1.
Well, everybody, I freaking love it. I can't wait for E3. But hold on, my wife wants to ask me something.
Okay, Mav, aka Fun Speculation. Will Phil have shelves at E3?
Yes, there will be shelves, and it's because shelves are open for wide interpretation. Okay, if Phil is standing somewhere and there is a shelf in view, it counts.
Okay, next question.
Yep.
Will we get a Starfield release date?
Yes.
All right. What publisher will Xbox announce they have acquired at E3?
Okay, so I put this onto people that they cannot say none or zero, so I will also put those rules onto myself. And I think Xbox is going to announce that they have acquired Square Enix.
So, I need 3 predictions or answers to a question, however you want to say it, of either things that you think we will see or things you want to see at E3.
Capcom is going to we've all been speculating about Sega making partnerships, Ubisoft making partnerships. I think Capcom is going to engage in a partnership with Xbox, and all of their games are going to be coming to Game Pass day 1. Not only that, they're going to bring back Dead Rising and also Lost Planet. And those will also have 2 games that are going to be announced. One for Lost Planet, one for Dead Rising. And people are going to go crazy. And they're going to be in the RE engine. And they're going to look incredible.
Give me another one.
Within the Ubisoft partnership that they are going to announce with Ubisoft Plus coming to Xbox Game Pass, there is going to be ink that is going to be dried in that contract that makes Sam Fisher and the Splinter Cell franchise forevermore exclusive on the Xbox platform. And they will announce a brand new Splinter Cell game coming to Game Pass day 1.
Okay. I need one more from you.
Xbox is going to announce a new IP that is going to be a fighting game franchise. That is going to be a mix of Xbox first party characters as the main fighters, and it will be Xbox versus something else.
Boom.